you so much. All right, next up we got Vinny Stefanelli. Is that pronounced? I pronounced that right, Vinny?
He sure did.
And Vinny's got a quite a story to tell himself. He's inventing a new way to play guitar, I think, for among other things, and teaching students. Tell us a little about yourself, Vinny.
Well, I'm from Erie, Pennsylvania, and that's where we are now. Um, Drove away a couple times. Went to New York and lived in New York for a while, and lived in San Francisco Bay Area for a while. And came back here for family. I've been playing forever, um, since I was a youngster. I started playing. My dad took us all to a music store. I must have been 7 years old, and my brother and my sister and myself, and I'm the youngest one, and I was seven, maybe 3 foot 4, and he said, "Go ahead and pick an instrument." So my brother went over and picked a guitar. My sister got a piano, and and I told my dad I wanted to play string bass, and he sort of looked at me and looked at the string bass and said, "No, no, here you're going to play accordion." And so I
Oh
played
boy.
accordion for about 3 weeks. Got beat up by an old Italian guy who was teaching me all the time. Tore my ear. And I wanted to play guitar after I saw my brother playing guitar because that was cool. And so I'd go and I'd watch him play while he's practicing, and I'd look at what he was doing, and he'd put the guitar down and say, "Don't touch that guitar, I'll kill you." Okay, don't worry about it. I'm not going to touch your stupid guitar. He'd walk out and make sure that he'd be gone, and I'd pick up the stupid guitar and play. And I'm not sure if I've told him the story, but he was the one that pretty much taught me how to play guitar. And from there, it's just been whenever I can, I play. Recently, I've been playing some different things, as you mentioned. I've been playing fretless guitar, and I don't know where it came from. I just had the desire to play fretless guitar. You see a violin player or a cello player, and they have this no frets, and it's like an open world. And so my father-in-law owned a music store in Erie, and John knows that. John used to work there, and when he closed up and retired, he told my daughters, he said, "Go in there and get whatever you want. You can pick whatever you want." So my one daughter picked the flute, and my other daughter picked this little guitar. Let me get it. This right here. And when I saw it, I thought, "What the hell? Why didn't you get something really nice?" This guitar was like $50 or something. And she said, "I want this." I said, "Oh, get it if you want it." I figured, hey, she's going to play music, like her dad and like her grandfather and like her other grandfather. And she didn't play it for 2 years. And I kept looking at it and going, boy, I'd like to take the frets off of that guitar. So I said, "Hey, do you mind if I take the guitar and play it?" She goes, "Yeah, go ahead." So I took it, played it, pulled the frets off. Now, she hadn't played it about a year from that time. And she walked in, and I don't know why the hell she decided to play guitar. She picked it up and hit a chord and went, she goes, "Where are the frets? What'd you do?" I pulled them off. And the reason I did is because you can do this. There's no frets, and there's a lot of notes in between those frets. So I figured, well, let's see. And I never really played the blues so much until I picked up the fretless, and all of a sudden I went, "That sounds bluesy." So so I started playing things that are bluesy.
A lot of bent notes in the blues. Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Hmm.
So what I thought I would do, because in the last, here's another story about my other daughter. When this COVID thing started, we started being isolated at home with the family. She knows my older daughter is 30 years old. She knows me, and she figured that I'm probably going to drive my wife and my other daughter crazy. So I didn't know this. She said, "Hey, Dad, I have some animations." She's an animator. She goes, "Would you please put some music to it?" And I thought, "Oh, okay." I figured she's going to get a job, do it, and use the music whatever way she wants. Fantastic. And so for 2 months, I worked and put about half hour's worth of music together and recorded it on GarageBand, which I'd never done before. And I came to her and I said, it's taken a lot longer than I thought, but I got those songs ready. She goes, okay, great. And she sent me the animation. She goes, here. She put the animation, my music together. And I said, so what are you using for? She goes, I'm not. They're for you. And I thought, oh, she tricked me. She gave me work to keep me busy, to keep me out of Lori and Isabella's hair. So it actually worked out quite well. And if you guys don't mind, I'd like to play a few songs, sing a few songs, and I would like to also show you some videos that I've done. Is that all right?
That sounds good.
All right.
Love to see it.
Let me go with the technology here. Let me see what I can do here. I'm always leery about technology, but I think we talked about share screen and
Set the audio things so that they're
the
correct.
audios, they're clicked.
Yep.
And so I'm going to click on this one. This is something that, before I do this, I should probably explain a little bit more. How I came to these songs, I don't know. I've got to tell you, the Mule Man, the songs he wrote from the heart, just amazing. And the other thing I was going to say about him is that I've never heard a musician say he's been overpaid. So congratulations to him. So the technology is a little tricky, but I think it'll work here. This came to me because I found this video that I took when I made a trip down past your way, actually. And let's see if I can do this. Tell me if you can hear it now.
Yep.
Here it goes, on the road. There it is. Thank you.
Okay, is that a tunnel on the Pennsylvania Turnpike?
As a matter of fact, it is.
Yeah, I thought it looked familiar.
It gets a little boring, so I wanted to do something. So I pulled up the camera and I videotaped it as I was driving through it.
You can
Cool.
stop sharing.
Yeah, I gotta stop sharing because we're not getting you.
Okay, hold on. Let me stop sharing.
There you
Okay. Oh, see, there I am. These songs just sort of came either from some visual thing that tunnel reminded me of endless sort of traveling through this tunnel, which is, I don't know, might be just 10 minutes or 3 minutes to get through it, but it seemed endless. So the music came after the visuals. And that's sort of the way it is. If you don't mind, I'm going to play another one that's sort of a similar blues, but it'll give you a different idea of what we do, what I've done here. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. And do I have to share again? I believe I do. Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So share video. I've got those ticked. Here we go. This is a if anyone knows Erie, this is 16th in Pittsburgh, waiting for the train. It happened to be a Tuesday. Can you hear it?
Yep.
Wintertime. So, anyways, that's another one that I just happened to have a video camera or my phone with me, and it sort of came about there.
Yes, that was electric guitar on the leads, right?
Electric guitar. I happen to have. Well, let's see. Let's just keep changing guitars here because that's what I usually do when I'm sitting there. Okay. This is the guitar that I used to record this. I guess every guitarist has a guitar story, and this is the story with this one. I had a guitar for sale, and the guy came over to see it, and he brought this guitar with it, and I thought he probably thought that he'd barter with me, and so I didn't barter with him. I sold him the price that I wanted, but he said, "Well, I don't know. I'm going to sell this guitar." I said, "I'll buy it," and I think I might have paid $25 for this. And the first thing I saw was I'm going to tear the frets off this one too, and that's what I did. So,
So play us something on there.
okay, can you hear this?
Can you play something on it?
Yeah, is it too loud or is it? You hear that?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, good. It's always nice when it sounds good. I hate when it doesn't sound good. All right, So this came along, and I figured I'd pull the frets off it, and now I can plug it into a box and get some different effects. So let me turn it up.
Well, it did sound good. I
It
don't
did
hear
sound good. What the hell happened, huh?
it. Did you unplug something?
I may have. Or maybe I didn't plug it in enough. Oh. It helps when you plug it in.
Yeah, usually.
And here it be. Okay, now it's going to sound.
Whoa, that is wild, man. That is cool.
And,
The fret markers you use those? They're marked right where the fret would be. Is that the idea?
they are marked, the usual fret marks are marked where the middle of the fret would be.
Right,
So
yeah.
when I first tried it, it didn't work. And what I found is that the more, it really makes me listen more, having a fretless guitar.
Oh,
because
sure.
so little bit and it's out of tune. And who the hell wants to listen to somebody play out of tune? Some of these songs I've done just out of pure, it's almost like they just happen. And I've never really wrote songs. I mean, I so envy people who write songs and sing songs and, about love and about whatever else. And I just can't do it. It's strange. I think what it is words. I've been told by a couple of people, because occasionally I'll just have words that are going da 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 dee, da, dee, and they're like, "What the hell is that?" Let's hear the words, but they don't come to me. But
Right.
these type of things,
Well, maybe you just haven't thought of them yet.
I haven't thought of them yet. Yes, that's probably the case. Could be. I've been accused of talking a lot, so maybe I should stop talking and just start writing.
Yeah, well, why don't you play some more?
All right. You know what? Let me play a song after saying that I don't sing songs. I didn't write the song, but it's a great song. Let me try something here. So this is called All Blues, and it's a tune by Miles Davis. The sea, the sky, and you and I see the sky and you and I, all blues, all shades, and all hues, all blues. Now some blues is sad, some blues is glad. Ooh, dark and sad, or bright and sad. It's all blues, all blues, all shades, and all hues, all blues. Now prayers, oh, are prayed, laments are made, wounds of pain and taste of strife. All blues, it's all blues, and all shades, all hues, all blues. Shades and all hues, all blues, all blues, all blues. All blues.
Very interesting. I've never heard that before. Very cool.
I never heard it before either, actually. No,
Oh, you're
actually,
making it up as you go?
no, some of it. But it sort of opened the door for me to do more singing. Somewhere along the way, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the veterans group that I'm involved with. And it was an opportunity for me to help some veterans, help myself at the same time, because when we came back to Erie from California, I didn't have anything to do. I was working in the media business and the game business and such. And when I came back to Erie, I had no work, and so I was looking for something to do and something that felt good. And so I went to the vet center and I asked them if they'd be interested in me coming in and teaching veterans how to sing and play guitar. And that started back in 2011 and sort of grew into a nice organization with some great people. And I'm hoping and I'm seeing that it's changing some people's lives. Certainly changing my life with being able to work with veterans, learn what they've gone through, learn the things that make them special, which is camaraderie and loyalty and a number of other things. And so I started singing because if I'm going to ask them to sing, I'm going to have to sing as well. So I picked up a few tunes. We started off with something simple like You Are My Sunshine, My Only Sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. So it was a nice opportunity to learn how to sing. Although I've sung before, I've never really come out and used my voice like I should. And then I found some songs that I really loved. And I had a student who I taught from the time he was 15 years old to the time he was 25. And he came in 10 years ago and he said, I want to learn some Bob Dylan tunes. And I thought, oh, shit, I don't know. I've never played any Bob Dylan tunes. And I couldn't get past, please forgive me, anyone who loves Bob Dylan, which I do now. I couldn't get past his voice for years. And so because of that, I never listened to his words, and his words are golden. And so I've started singing. Guitar too loud?
No, it's fine. It's perfect.
They say everything can be replaced. Every distance is not near. So I remember every face of every man who put me here. I see my light come shining, whoa, from the western to the east, whoa. Any day now, anyway now, I shall be released. They say every man needs protection. Every man must fall. But I swear I see my reflection somewhere so high above the wall. I see my light come shining from the west into the east. Whoa. Any day now, anyway now, I shall be released. Ooh. Oh, out there yonder among this whole crowd is a man who swears he's not to blame. All day long I hear him crying out loud, crying out that he's been framed. I see my light come shining, whoa, from the western to the east, whoa. Any day now, anyway now, I shall be released. Any day now, anyway now, I shall be released. Bob Dylan.
Great song.
Love that song.
You know, I'll bet the vets can relate to that too.
I bet they
I'm just
can.
picturing you and some vets singing that, and I think that's a good fit, man. I really do.
Yeah. Yep. We don't have the budget for a space, so we go over to the Salvation Army, and they are gracious enough to allow us to use their space. We've been using it for years now, and the pastor there loves that song and felt that it was right and fitting for the veterans. And he was, as a matter of fact, a veteran of the Air Force as well. If you guys don't mind me playing another video, I do play some. I do compose some things here. I have and that aren't really bluesy, but they're fun. So if you don't mind, let me try this. Okay. I've got to do my technical stuff. Share. I got that. Okay. So this is an animation of my daughter's, and it's called Speak Out. In today's political climate, it's sort of appropriate. No words, and it's just me playing guitar and playing around and having fun. So let's give it a try. Hear that?
Yep, got it.
So,
Wow.
thank you.
Hypnotic.
Yes. I think my daughter thinks I smoke a lot of pot, so she figures she'd give me something to.
I was going to say it's like a Dead concert or something.
Anyway, so that's just one of those things that, again, I never really played around with GarageBand before. If anyone knows anything about GarageBand, wow, what a tool that is.
Yeah, it sounded good. I mean, the tonality and everything in the recording is really good. Yeah.
So it was one of those things. I started with drum track, and I thought of a drum track in my my fretless guitar, and I started playing around. And I thought, well, it'd be nice to have some horns in that. And I don't know anyone that's going to come to my house and play horns, so GarageBand has it.
Yeah.
The ladies sing in the background. That's GarageBand.
Wow.
So ideally, I'd love to get a band like that sometime and travel, if that's in the cards.
You have to have your daughter do the animation for the stage show, though.
That's right.
That's great, Vinny. Can you play us one more tune before you go?
I sure can. So Many years ago, when I were living in California, there was a TV show called Over There. And it was about a unit of soldiers in Iraq. And it was sort of their daily lives. And their daily lives there seem rather strange because during the day they're out fighting, looking at deaths, straight in the eye. And in the evening they come home and talk on the internet with their family. And I've talked with some veterans about that, and they said it's sort of a double-edged sword. While they're there, they're carrying a gun around and looking at life and death every minute. When they get on the phone with their family's talking about how the dog is doing and making sure that they're paying the rent and the phone bills and everything. And it's a strange dichotomy, but it's their reality. But this song, it's called Over There, not the one that's from the First World War, but it's a song that I think tells the story quite well. Being a non-veteran, I have to say. The day is coming, the drums are drumming. If you know one, say a prayer. There's mothers crying, oh, fathers sighing. War's in the air. Trains filling up with girls and boys. They left behind their favorite toys. They're going over there, over there. And ours is not the reason why. Over there, over there, oh, where someone has to die. Over there, over there, oh. And ours is not the reason why. Over there, over there, oh. Where someone has to die. The day is coming, the drums are drumming. If you know one, say a prayer. There's mothers crying, oh, fathers sighing. War's in the air.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
That's wonderful.
And so just another little thing, if there are veterans out there who are interested in getting involved in a program like that, contact me. We've been going online and doing Zoom meetings because we can't get together. A lot of our people are not so young anymore, and we don't want to get together and get anyone else sick. But we have a good time. We take turns like we're doing here, playing songs, and if you're a veteran, join us.
Well, thank you, Vinny. That was wonderful. That last song was just excellent. That's
Love
I
that
can't
song.
tell you. Song from the heart again. Beautiful.
Yes, yes.
Thanks for being here, Vinny.